Ciao a tutti, Marcello here, welcome to a new gameplay first look. Today we take a look at Breachway. This is a turn-based strategy game with the use of cards, something that reminds Faster Than Light, but with the use of cards. This is the demo version available now during the Tacticon. For starting the game you need to select the ship. Each ship has different weapons, shield generator and support equipment. This results in a different starting deck and play style. Equipment such as weapon and shield generator are mounted on the appropriate hard points present on your ship. Each piece of equipment contains a few starting cards and has slots to add more cards as you play. For your first run, select the Arbalest as your starting ship. This serves as a good introduction to the game's mechanic. The Arbalest Marauder. As you can see, there are different characters. The crew changes on each ship. Looks like an interesting graphic style. As you can see, each piece of equipment gives different cards. Shield generator, ordnance, energy and mass. This is the ship, but let's start. The system up ahead has been thrown into chaos ever since the Stagin Advanced Force arrived. Around the same time Moscom Arise started malfunctioning, and now inter-system communication has gone totally silent. Some of the local free roamers are claiming that this is being used to cover up something been happening in the system. Everyone that is on the edge, you should take care in traversing the system. Let's proceed. Here we are. The sort of map that you usually find in roguelite games. This is your ship's status bar. It contains information on your current hull points and credits. Click on it to display the full ship status UI. It powers your ship, generating the resources needed to play cards while in combat. Reactor power is distributed between the following: ordnance production, the main resource for attacks; energy production, the main resource for defense and abilities; mass production, the main resource for upgrades and repairs. Reactors upgrades. You can upgrade your reactor for a cost, gaining 1 extra power per upgrade. Click the upgrade button to do so. Add an extra reactor power to one of the 3 sources types. You can change the power distribution at any time from this screen. Okay. Alternatively, you can right click on resource to remove the power. Okay. Click on the ship status bar again to close the screen and proceed. Here we are in a solar system here. Enemy ship detected. You take a deep breath and power up the ship's combat. There are 3 card types in Breachway, identified by the symbol in the top part of a card. Attack cards, your main source of damage, use ordnance as their primary cost. Tactical cards for shield and other abilities use energy. Support cards for upgrades and repairs use mass. Okay. Having the right card to play for a given situation is key. If you draw cards that are not useful in a moment, you can discard them from your hand by right clicking on them. This frees up card slots for you to draw new cards at the end of a turn. Each enemy equipment plays 1 card at a time. You can hover over enemy cards to see what effect they will have. A card can take 1 to 3 turns to play, indicated by the amount of bars it has. Okay, the bars here. Once a card bar fills up, it will get played on the enemy's next turn. Cards about to get played are highlighted by a white border. Attacking equipment and reducing its durability to 0 will break it, rendering it unable to play any cards, and any effect related to that equipment are disabled. Once an equipment is broken, it takes 3 turns until it is repaired. Attack cards with the mark precision icon can target specific equipment. Attacks without precision have their damage randomly distributed between equipment pieces. Shields are your main way of preventing incoming damage. Shield points are persistent between turns. The shield points, but are reduced by half at the start of each turn. Shield duration prevents shield point from being reduced. Let's try. This one is going for adding 3 shield points. It's nice. You can see information about the enemy here, the hull, the heat. Now I want to go with the laser pulse. Target lock. You want +1 damage. Upkeep, play at least 1 attack per turn. Only end the turn. Now he's preparing for a laser pulse. Nice. Okay, with this, all pulse cards played this turn deal 1 damage. Okay, it's time to end the battle. Combat rewards. After every combat encounter you get credits and the option to upgrade equipment, which opens up the card drafting menu. You can overhaul any piece of equipment to see what cards you can add to each. Each equipment has its own library of cards from where you get a random pick to add to it. Some more powerful or advanced cards require you to have a number of cards already on your equipment, okay? Upgrade equipment. Undetected enemy ship approach. Ships have a chance to catch you off guard and make you start combat with a disadvantage. In these cases, the enemy ship goes first at the start of a combat. Missiles. Your enemies just fired a missile. Missiles have a delay of 1 or more turns before they hit, time in which you can shoot them down with point defense cards or add shield point to prevent damage. You can see any incoming missiles in the lower left part of the screen above your hull point. Each turn you generate is based on how much reactor power each resource type has. Once per turn you can move reactor power from a source type by right clicking on it and add it to another resource by left click. We got a Firefly missiles landing after 4 turns. Here this one goes with the shield. Let's use this and gain 1 for every 2 you spend this turn. Oh, this one was nice. Let's leave it. That was an error. That was the damage done for. Anyway. Yeah, as you can see, 4 is the damage, 1, it's time that the attack will land. Rearm, gain 2 if you end your turn with 3 or less. Expand capacity. Rearm. Let's upgrade. Basic missile rack. Star flare. Let's proceed a little. Escape pod. You notice a distress signal coming from an escape pod. Someone probably fled. Critically damaged ship. Pick up the escape pod and open it. You pick up the pod and pry it open in the cargo hold. It contains a panicked but relieved free roamer that proceeds to breathlessly tell you how he managed to escape. Welcome him on a boat and proceed. You just picked up a new crew member. On pickup, a crew member gets assigned to the first empty spot on your ship. Open the ship's status UI to inspect your crew new member. Crew members need to be positioned next to an equipment to operate it. This makes the equipment's card show up during combat and adds an additional card slot to your hand. Crew keywords can affect some narrative event outcomes or change the way an event plays out entirely. We got Fin Mora, Pirate Savvy. You can put it here. Recess Bay. Sheen Garcia, Pirate Savvy, Human, Combat Logistics, Human. Okay, want to proceed? Cannot upgrade anything now. Credit cachet. He got some credits, nice. Iron attacks only damage shields. When hitting the hull, any point of iron damage will instead apply 1 iron ice. Ionized effects are different based on who it is applied to. On the enemy, every 6 ionized points will delay 1 random card by 1 turn. On the player, every 6 ionized points will disable 1 point of resource generation from a random resource for 1 turn. All ionized points get removed at the end of a turn. Flak attacks. Flak deals random damage within a min and max range. Most attacks have a shredding value if the hull damage dealt by the attack is equal or higher than that value. It will add a shred point to the enemy. Each shred point increases the minimum damage dealt by the enemy flank attacks. Let's see. He will go for a light barrage. Let's take a barrier. First of all, let's use this one. Missiles. Sling. Flak barrage. Okay, it's time to end this. Common rewards. To take any equipment and subsystem rewards, drag and drop them over your cargo bay. Shield initiator. Upgrade equipment. Let's skip upgrade the pulse laser. Blinding bursts deal 5 damage. Next enemy attack deals less damage. Nice. Subsystems like the one you just got add various bonuses to compatible equipment pieces. Add the cards that belong to it. Open the ship status UI. Okay, it shows where it can go. Shield initiator goes here. Oh, we can go back. Space station. You're approaching a free roamer space station. Prepare for docking. The Stovetop is where you can repair your ship as well as buy and sell equipment and subsystem. You can remove cards from your equipment. Just want to repair things here. Repair kit. Okay, I'm good. Basic iron. I cannot buy this thing, but flak. Basic iron here, but don't have money. Let's take this one. Quad flank. Let's continue. Ships have a heat resistance and dissipation value. Heat resistance is the amount of heat a ship can sustain before overheating. Dissipation is the amount of heat removed at the end of each turn. Once a ship overheats, it will take 1 hull damage for each point of heat above its heat resistant value. Barrier. As you can see, my hit is increased and take some damage now. EDC array upgrade. Let's improve the shield a little. Subsystem cache escape EOD. Pick up the escape pod and open it. Welcome the Numen on a boat and proceed. You pick up the escape pod and pry it open the cargo. Put the Numen back in the boat and space it in front of all your crew members. Welcome the Numen on a boat. Thank you, Captain. Not many would have trusted a Numen on board a ship. I will aid you on your journey in return for your kindness. We got another one. A Numen. And Tactical Officer. Tactical Officer. This is a gunner, so I think it goes very well here. But flank. What is this? If missiles incoming, destroy one. If missiles incoming, destroy one missile, else deal 2 damage. Where it must go? Oh, this is an auxiliary mount. Very good. Barrier. Expand capacity. You end your turn with 3 or less. Four missiles. Hey, I can even work with this. For example, I can reduce one of this, bring it here. Target in lock. Boom. defeat. Hey guys, my first look ends as usual. Let me know what you think about Breachway in the comments below. Remember to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also consider supporting me through all my pages. Wish you the best. Ciao!